Hi, this is Dr. Gurpreet Kaur, Assistant Professor, DAV College of Education, Abohar. I'm going to present my presentation on metacognitive awareness among teachers. First of all, we discuss what is metacognition. Metacognition, commonly described as thinking about one's thinking, it encompasses the knowledge and regulation of cognitive processes involved in learning and problem solving. In the teaching context, it enables educators to plan lessons strategically, monitor students' understanding during instruction, and evaluate the effectiveness of their teaching methods. Now, why it matters? Teachers with strong metacognitive awareness are more likely to engage in reflective practices, adjust instructional strategies, and respond constructively to classroom challenges. In contemporary educational system, teachers are no longer viewed merely as transmitters of knowledge but as facilitators of learning who guide students toward critical thinking, problem solving, and self-regulated learning. So in my present cognitive metacognitive framework, according to Shaw and Denson, they proposed a comprehensive framework of metacognitive consisting of two major components. One is knowledge of cognition. It has three subparts: declaration knowledge, knowledge about oneself as a learner; procedural knowledge, knowledge about how to use strategies; conditional knowledge, knowledge about when and why to use strategies. And the second major component is regulation of cognition: planning, monitoring, and evaluating. Planning includes setting goals and selecting strategies. Monitoring includes tracking progress during task completion. Evaluating, assessing outcomes and effectiveness. So, these framework provide the foundations for understanding how teachers think about and regulate their instructional practices. For my present study, I have taken objectives and made hypotheses. The first one is to assess the metacognitive level among high school teachers. Second, to examine difference in metacognitive awareness based on genders. To examine difference in metacognitive awareness based on a locality, rural and urban. To examine differences in metacognitive awareness based on type of school, government and private, and to examine difference in metacognitive awareness based on teaching experience, having more than 5 years of experience and less than 5 year experience. And for this study, descriptive survey method was used, and with 100 high school teachers using random sampling technique, and data collected using the metacognitive awareness inventory by Shaw and Danson 1994. So, what are the key findings? It was found that on the basis major differences were found on the basis of gender and experiences. Gender differences do exist. So female teachers demonstrated significantly higher levels of metacognitive awareness, which may be attributed to greater reflective tendencies, planning skills, and self-regulatory behaviors. These findings are consistent with the earlier studies by Sobitha and others. And on the basis of experience, significant differences do exist. Teachers with more than 5 years of experience exhibited significantly higher metacognitive awareness. This may be referred to as prolonged engagement in the profession enhances teachers' ability to reflect on and regulate their instructional practices. And there was minimal differences were found on the basis of locality, rural and urban. No significant differences was observed between rural and urban high school. And the type of schools also, no significant influence on teachers metacognitive awareness whether they are teaching in government or private. These findings suggest that contextual factors such as access to resources and institutional structures may exert limited influence on metacognitive awareness. Metacognitive cognition appears to be more closely related to individuals cognitive development and professional experience than to external school characteristics. So, what are the mean results? Mean. So, we have already discussed that gender influences are there, and experiences matters, and context less important. So, these findings align with the previous research demonstrating that metacognitive skills develop through practice and reflection rather than being determined by institutional context. Experienced teachers have encountered diverse classroom situations, enabling them to deliver more effective cognitive and metacognitive strategies. So, what will be the educational implications? In teacher education program, metacognitive curricula must integrate metacognition strategies as core components. For in service training, professional development programs should emphasize metacognition skills development through workshops, mentoring, and collaborative reflections. Continuous professional learning opportunities enhance teachers' ability to monitor and regulate their practices. School culture. School administration can promote metacognitive growth by encouraging collaborative reflections, peer mentoring, and creating environment that support reflective teaching practices. Leadership plays a crucial role in fostering metacognitive awareness. So, what are the conclusions? Metacognition for 21st century teaching. So, what are the key takeaways? Female teachers show higher metacognitive awareness. Teaching experience enhances metacognition skills. Contextual factors have limited influence. Systematic training programs are essential. So, future directions. Future research should explore longitudinal effects of metacognitive training program and examine relationship between teacher metacognition and student learning program. So these are the major references for the present